Hello and welcome back to Ask Alan About Low Carb Cocktails. This week we're continuing our series on Cigar Blend Whiskeys. This week it will be the Old Elk Cigar Cut Island Blend Whiskey. We'll also be doing a Tropical Highball Island Buck. This came off of the Old Elk website. So that should do well and it should pair well with this particular whiskey. So stay with me as we investigate a great whiskey and a great cocktail. Welcome back to Ask Alan About Low Carb Cocktails. We are at the fourth, I believe, in the series of Cigar Blend Whiskeys. And this one is one that is said to be pretty good. So I did find it at a decent price. I've seen it on secondary for a lot more money, but it was definitely one that I wanted to get. And when I found it, at the price that I could get it significantly lower than elsewhere, I went ahead and grabbed it. This is the Old Elk Cigar Cut Island Blend Whiskey. It's a 55.85 ABV, 111.7 proof, and it's one that I've heard other people who have reviewed this one, and it's supposed to be very, very good. So let's take the plastic off. So let's see what this tastes like and check the odors and all those great things. It's a fancy looking cork. Hopefully that is tight enough to keep it from evaporating. And on the nose, first thing I get hit with is honey, some spice, some tropical and stone fruit odors are coming off of this. Maybe some vanilla, but definitely some tobacco and oak influences. So let's see how that translates to the palate. It's not overly sweet, but I do still taste a little bit of the honey. Some berries, citrus, maybe citrus peel even. Vanilla, a bit of rice spice in there. And I guess if you can imagine the taste of smoke, you kind of get that taste in there as well. So as it finishes off, it's got a moderate finish, a little bit of chocolate, maybe some cinnamon, brown sugar, a little peppery, but not a lot. It actually doesn't bite as much as some of the other ones. This is actually feels really good on the palate and on the aftertaste. So finishes well. It's got a good taste. Definitely one that if you can get it at a good price like I did, then definitely do. Again, on this one as well, a lot of secondary pricing is going to drive it up 2-3 times what its MSRP is, and don't pay that because that just ruins it for everybody. Look for it at a reasonable price, and if you find it at a reasonable price, buy it. So let's try this Tropical Highball Island Buck. And this is to be made in the glass. So you fill a highball glass with ice, and it's 1.5 ounce, which is just about what's left in there. So pour in 1.5 ounce of the Old Elk, 1/2 ounce of fresh lime juice, and I squeeze this as I need it, and keep it in a small bottle. So no, I don't squeeze it right as I'm making the drink, but half ounce. You can also make this in a mug, copper mug, but it's a highball, so I put it in a highball glass. Then stir. Just to combine, not to melt the ice any. And top this with the ginger beer. It's supposed to be about 4 ounces, but we'll just top it with about that much. Stir that a little bit, make sure it's combined. And garnish with a lime wedge, but I have these dehydrated limes, and that's what we'll use, just because the garnish is just for looks anyway. And mint sprig. We'll just put a little bit of mint in there. Just decorate it up a little bit. And of course, mint is usually a pretty strong smell, so you will get a lot of that mint, the mint odors off of that as you're drinking this. And that is the Tropical Highball Island Buck. I do really like that. You could make this with a double oaked bourbon or other whiskeys, but you do get a little bit of that that cigar taste within this. Those mints get into your nose, and those help the drink along, and it's really quite a good tasting cocktail. So with that, we have the Old Elk Cigar Cut Island Blend Whiskey and a Tropical Highball Island Buck. I do hope you try this and let me know what you think. The information, the recipe is all in the description. The other information about the Facebook page and YouTube page are there. Definitely check those out. Give me some information about what you thought about this video. Like and subscribe and share this with your friends, and definitely comment. Give me as much information as you can about what you think about this whiskey, about this cocktail, or about how I'm doing on the videos in general. Help me to make these better for what you want to see out of them. And also push this out to your friends. Let them know about this channel so that we can grow the community. So I do hope that you have a great week and that you come back next time for the final Cigar Blend Whiskey review. Thanks, and come back again.